In today's video, we'll have a look at how to disavow links in the new Google Search Console. We'll talk a little bit about why you would want to disavow low quality backlinks pointing to your website, as well as why you should be very careful in doing so. Plus, we'll have a look at how to create the Disavow file and upload it to Google, which is nothing complicated to do. So stick around if that's for you. Welcome, boss. What's going on? Adrian Diaz here with Hasta la Vista Boss, the place where ambitious people like you and I, we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, quit our job, become our own bosses. I hope that's something really exciting to look forward to. Thanks for being here. Remember to give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, if this is helpful, or if it's not helpful, let me know in the comments below. I would like to know if what's your opinion on this. And let's quickly get into it. I would like to first say, why would you want to keep an eye on your backlink profiles in the first place? And I know that backlinks are very important. But let me remind you that not all the backlinks that are pointing to your site are going to help you, or they're going to be good links. Now, I don't do this very often, but every now and then, like every 2 or 3 months or so, I go into my Google Search Console and other tools that I'm using to monitor the backlinking profile, and I'm just having a look around to see who's linking back to my website. I'm not doing a huge amount of backlink profiles, so backlinking campaigns. So I know the links that I'm building. So it's good for you to keep an eye on that, because some of those links are built by scrapers and they're really low quality. Some of those builds are building by you and I by reaching, and landing a guest post on a website. And as well, there's some backlinks that people are building to our websites simply because they don't like our business, they don't like us, or they simply can't compete with us, and they decide to go on the route of doing negative SEO and pointing crappy backlinks to our website. So, and that actually can obviously lose your rankings and possibly causing a Google penalty. Now, before I move on, I want to give you a quick overview on how to do it, just because I don't want to keep you here if you don't want to stay here with us. If you want to stay, I'm more than happy. I would say I love you and all that. But just for those of you who are just want to get into this fast, so it's nothing complicated. Like I was saying, you come to your Google Search Console. You make sure you are in the property that you want to be. You come here to links, and you start looking at the external links that are pointing to your site. There's top linking sites as well, but here's how to have a look at who is linking back to us. Or of course, these are the 2 pages on my little hastalavistaboss.net website that are linking back to me. And if you want to check out which pages or from which pages are linking back to us, you just click on that page specifically, and they're gonna show us the domains in the first place. They're gonna show us you see here nichesiteproject.com, Stitcher, Pinterest, YouTube, Laptop Lifestyle Beauty, Quora. What else we have in here? Human Proof Designs, and so on. And here they tell us how many links they pointing to us. And if you want to go even deeper and see those pages, where those pages are, from which pages they're linking back to us, you can click on that domain and you have the exact URL that are linking back to us. So you can open it and see what type of link it is, what type of website it is. As you can see, it's not even loading, so I'm just assuming it's a crappy website. Look, this site can't be reached. So let's say I want to take this website and put it on the Disavow file. There's some information here that I'm gonna leave in the description for you if you want to read more about disavowing, the links. But you have to create just a simple, let me see, just a simple notepad or text document in here. We're gonna call it Disavow file for blah 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 site. For blah 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 site, okay? And what we're gonna do, we're going to open the file, and then we go back to where is it? Is this one here? And we open the Disavow file. We go to the page that the URLs that we want to disavow. Now I prefer to do the whole domain, because the whole domain let me see the domain, if it's opening at all. It seems like it is not opening, so I'm going to put the whole domain into the Disavow file. As I was saying, there's some information in here if you want to read more. You can put the whole domain like we're gonna do now here, or you can put the URLs, a specific URL. In this case, we're gonna put the domain, so we're gonna do exactly what they tell us to do in here. We're going to write domain, call in, and we're going to add our domain that we want to disavow. This basically tells Google, hey, if you see links from this website, just consider them you know, spam or whatever, because I'm not interested in these links. I'm not building these links. That's what you basically you're telling Google there. So once you have a file, you know, with a lot of just 2 or 3 or how many backlinks you think they're spammy, or you haven't built those links to your site and they doesn't look good, they don't look good, you're going to save this file, and then just save it. We go to this URL in here. I'm gonna leave it in the description for you. And this is one of the reasons, actually, I was saying in the new Google Search Console, because before in the old Google Search Console, the Webmaster Tools, as it used to be called, you would come here in the link sections, and you'll have the Disavow tool somewhere in here. Now they removed it, probably because people are abusing it or whatever, I don't know. But you go to this URL, you make sure you are in the property that you want to disavow the links, and you click disavow links. They're gonna give us a message in here. This is a disclaimer, so be careful. You know, if you use incorrectly, this feature can potentially harm your website, and we're gonna talk about that in just a second. But basically, you click here, disavow links, you choose the file, and the file is somewhere in here. I think it's on desktop, I don't know where is it. Disavow, there you go, disavow for blah blah blah, and you put submit, and then job done. That's it. Once you submit the file, that's basically it. So let's say 2-3 months from now, you come back to your Google Search Console, you have another look at it, you find a few more links that you don't like, you come back here, you're gonna you already have a file, you download that file, you download this file, and you're just gonna add more stuff to it, and then you're gonna resubmit it. That's all it is. But now let's if you have questions, please let me know, okay? As I said, unfortunately I had to do this recorded video because for some reason I can't do this live stream. I've tried like 4 times, and it seems like Google or someone is watching us and they're not allowing us to do this video. I'm just joking here, but yeah, so if you have questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. Now, should you remove these spammy links? That's a good question to ask yourself. Google says they're so good at this that you should not worry about it too much, since they can recognize what type of links are spammy, and they ignore those spammy links that are pointing to our websites. Now, I don't know you, but I don't trust everything Google says. Actually, I don't trust anything, or anyway, I'm skeptical about what Google says out there publicly. But there is something, in fairness, there is something that's called the distance graph algorithm, and I'm not gonna go into this since I'm not an expert in patents and algorithms or anything. But basically, Google has some seeds websites that they trust. So let me quickly do this here for you. So they have let's say they have these 3 websites in the industry that they really trust, because they, you know, they trust, just put it that way. They have all the signals of trust that they need, and this site is gonna link to this site, to this site, to this site, like this, for example, and then this sites they're gonna link to another 200,000 websites, you know, something like that. And the further you are from these seed sites that Google trusts, the less authority and the less trust they're gonna give to your website, to your links, and to the links that are pointing to your website, and the links that are going out from your website. So let's say those spammy links that are pointing to our website, they come like all the way down here. They're so far from the seed sites that Google ignore them. So there's that, you know, to their advantage when they said they ignore these things. But anyway, this is how I do it. I like to you know, take some action, not leave it to Google. But probably the best time to use this tool is when you have a Google penalty for unnatural links. Unnatural links. If your Google penalty is not for unnatural links, don't start disavowing links, because that's not your problem. That's not the issue that you're having. So just give me 1 sec, because apparently I've lost my camera in here. I don't know why I'm using Zoom, but it's because I was doing the live stream, and like I was saying, I lost the stream there, and I just want to carry on doing it like I was doing the live stream. In any case, the good thing about doing the about having a manual penalty, I mean on codes, a good thing is that Google will give you in the email they send to you, they will give you an example of what type of links they consider to be spammy or low quality, and those specifically are the types that of links that they want you to disavow in your profile, in your link profile. Now, the rule of thumb is that you should not use it. You know, you should not use this tool if you don't see anything suspicious going on with your rankings. And that's because if you start putting URLs in your disavow file that, you know, you don't know if they are hurting you or actually helping you, even if they look spammy, because, you know, what type of links do you think they are spammy? What type of links do you think Google considers to be spammy? Or what makes a link spammy in the first place, right? So you could put a link in there that you might think it's spammy, but actually it's helping you. And that's the third note here, if you want. If you're like me and you like to prevent rather than cure and avoid a possible future headache, you'll go into your tools like every 2 or 3 months, like I was saying earlier, and you look into what's linking to your site, create a disavow file, and upload it to Google Search Console. That way you'll have some peace of mind, if that's what you want to have. If you want to have a peace of mind that you're doing a good job trying to keep your backlinking profile as clean as possible. But as I was saying, the rule of thumb is don't do anything with the tool unless you see something suspicious. And we're going to look now a little bit on how I look at this type of links, and what I consider to be spammy links, or links that I should start worrying about them pointing to my website. And let's see how to find these toxic backlinks. This process will involve a little bit of manual work. Actually, it's a lot of manual work, because you have to go through these links. Like, let's say, for example, in here, we have to go through all these websites and see. If you don't know the websites, you want to see, how spammy they are, the pages that they're linking to us, how spammy they are, what type of anchor text they're using to link back to us, and all that stuff. If you don't have access to tools like Ahrefs that I'm going to show you in just a second, you can go to Fiverr. There's some people out there that they're doing this kind of service. I don't have anybody to recommend you, I'm sorry, but you can ask, on Fiverr, for someone to share with you the they can download for you an Ahrefs or SEMrush or any of these tools, your backlinking profile. Well, and that's good because they have so much data in there, the anchor text they're using, how many links they send to you, if there's any traffic to those links. There's a lot of data that you cannot simply find here in the in Google Search Console. And by the way, if there's a different way that you do it, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to find out and learn more from you guys as well. And if you want, reach out to me if you want at Adrian at hastalavistaboss.net, and I can give you an Ahrefs report if you want for $10. I'm not doing this as a service, but if you want, I can do that for you. I'll download it and I'll send it to you. I'm not gonna tell you which one is bad or which one is good, but you can do your own analysis and take action from there. But yeah, let's see what I look at when I do the analysis. I look at spammy sites in general, like maybe porn websites, gambling websites, Viagra, or medical type of websites. What else you have in there? Credit cards, payday loans, and these spammy niches. And to be honest, if you're in those niches, that's great, right? If you are in those niches, or if you have products in those niches, that's fine. But the problem is when when you receive these links that are not relevant to your website. So what my construction website tools website has to do with porn, adult videos and stuff like that, pointing to my site. You know what I mean? And then I look at the anchor text. So let's see how can we do that. First, you can look here in your Google Search Console and see in the top linking text. If you see something strange in here, for example, like I was saying, like buy Viagra or hot chicks in Brazil or something like that, that's a big red flag that something is going on with your backlinking profile. So that's when you start to disavow links. Then what you can do as well, let's say you have this website here, like we were saying earlier, what's his name, this content, not that one, contentmachine.net. We're gonna grab it and we're gonna put it in this link explorer on Moz. This is a free tool. 0 out of 10. Well, I think I was analyzed. This is strange. I can't use it right now, but what you'll do, you'll come here, you put the domain, and go here to spam score. Man, this is silly. I thought I had this already. I could use it, but anyway, you'll go to the spam score and you'll check how spammy those websites are, and if they're spammy, like I don't know how Moz they calculating the spam score for a website, but basically if you just go to the website and you see like this one is not even loading, you just put it in the disavow file. An easier way to do it, like I was saying, is by going to Ahrefs, and you put your domain in here, Ahrefs or SEMrush, but I believe that the Ahrefs has a better profile or better, how do you say the word, a crawler for backlinks. So you're gonna put your domain in here, you're gonna come to backlinks, and you start looking for, like I was saying, for low quality websites, like this one here, for example. This one is 0000. Let's have a look at what this is. 2 years in the affiliate marketing. So this is a scraper, like I was saying earlier. They scrape probably my YouTube channel, and they took yeah, this is my YouTube channel, the description and everything, and even the comments. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to have a backlink from this website. Let me see how they're linking back to me. What's the anchor text they're using in here? It's this one here. So weblog, let me just quickly find it. Where is it? Control F. So it's here, weblog. Okay, so we actually it's not even a link from them. Is a link that I actually put in there in my YouTube description, which is, I think it's good. Link domain, so you see how many domains are linking to this page. I believe it's specific to that page. Show the number of unique root domains linked from the referring page. Okay, from the referring page. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, it's not much that you can watch in here. So let's quickly take a bigger website, and I'll show you gearhungry.com, and I'll show you how if you have a bigger profile, backlink profile than I do, and I'm sure you do, this is how you would look at it. You can come here, so you'll go for the recent, for example, recent backlinks, because if you do this on a like every quarter, every 2 or 3 months or so, you'll want to have a look at the recent ones, and see the recent backlinks that you have acquired, and you just start scrolling through the list in here, and you're looking for, like I was saying, for strange domains, like let's see if we have one in here. It doesn't. Oh, look at this one, for example, in here. So I don't even know what the hell this one is, but it dropped anyway. Sometimes you should be very careful in clicking on these links. You never know what's on the other side. So I'm just gonna close it for now. But yeah, that's one of the things that we look for, like Russian letters, Arabic letters, and these strange characters that we don't understand, like this one, for example. And you always look at the anchor text, right? You always look at this is the anchor text on this side here. Car walks to buy, for example. It's linking to this one. I'm sure this website has a huge link profile that we can get and learn from this. Here's another way another thing you can do. You can go here to referring domains. You're going to filter them by the DR, right? Domain rating. And you see all this, they don't even have a domain rating. There's no links pointing to these websites. There's no referring domains going to these sites. There's no traffic to these websites. So these are the kind of links that you would like to disavow, because they're not helping you. They're not helping you in any way. So look at these ones, right? This Korean, but because this is a huge website, I'm sure they can take a little bit of those spammy ones. So you'll add this on your profile, on your where is it, the Disavow file that I have it in here. You will add these domains in here, like so. Copy the domain. You come be here. You put domain, call in. There you go, and you keep adding to your list of links that you want to disavow. Another thing, like I was saying, if there's no traffic to these websites, if I receive a link from a website that is very small and doesn't have authority yet, I'm going to look at it, but it could be that I'm not going to disavow it just because it has a low authority. Maybe it's a brand new website and they liked the information that I have on my website and it's relevant to my website. In that case, I will leave it, because of course they'll probably grow. They're gonna build links to their website. They're gonna start receiving traffic and all that. So in that case, I'm going to leave it. But that's how I looked to this websites to see who is linking to me and find out. For example, let's put here some porn, see if they have any porn links to them. Yeah, as you can see here, multi-tool roundup, porn, hamster cartoon porn. They're linking to an image or something, maybe workout with bench. So there's many things that you can find by looking at your website, and if there's something that you don't like in there, you definitely have to take it take it out of your backlinking profile, put it in a Disavow file, and get rid of it. Basically telling Google, hey, don't pay attention to these links. I never build these links. It's not me who's doing this. And this is going to happen most of the times if someone is, like I was saying earlier, someone is trying to negative SEO you because they can't compete on the same level with you or whatever, and they decide to go with the negative SEO route. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments below if this is how you do it as well, if you have a different way of doing it. What are the things that you're looking at when you look to see what spam links do you have linking back to your website? And give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to Hasta La Vista Boss YouTube channel if you like what you see, and stay focused, because we're going to get rid of that boss. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.